those Spurs, they like a big man, a real active big man, and they still old school. They want a big man that can score. A lot of these teams, they don't need a big man to score. They just need a big man to do a rim protector. But that, as I say,
if Victor keeps going at the rate that he's going right now, that's the GOAT. That is the GOAT.
He's gonna be the new Tim. He's the new Tim Duncan.
Forget Tim Duncan. He is going to be the GOAT. I've seen this man half court, pull up, bang. I've seen him.
He got way more offensive skills.
I've seen him leg threes. I've seen him do. Only thing I haven't seen this man do is done a windmill slam yet. But he don't even need to do that.
He's mad offensively.
And then defensively, he has the complete fear of the paint. People, even the best of the best people like who goes in the paint, they think twice every time they go in the paint because you don't know what he's gonna do. Every time you go in the paint, he has the potential of blocking a shot. He's in the last 10 years, he's one of the only guys who got 10 blocks in a game.
Right.
He's averaging 4.5 blocks, 4.5. He got robbed. This how crazy it is. His rookie year alone, people were mad that he didn't get Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
What other player you know?
Kareem. They had that kind of impact.
Well, I'm saying, what other player you know as a rookie could have the conversation of Defensive Player of the Year?
Kareem.
His first year, he's the best defender in the whole league.
Kareem came and blew up the NBA.
But I'm talking about defensively.
Kareem came in and blew up the. Kareem was a shot blocker.
They didn't have Defensive Player of the Year. I'm talking about since the war in the 80s.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Kareem came in and shot the blew
and
up.
He had a worse thing than Kareem came into. Kareem had a Hall of Fame point guard coming into the league.
Yeah.
He came in with Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, and Devin Vassell, and all three of them chose not to pass him the ball.
Yeah.
I was watching the Spurs game his rookie year. They didn't want to pass him the ball because they were threatened by
he was bringing the ball down court too.
Because he had to get it though when he was going to have the ball in his hands. Because I never seen a superstar had to fight his teammates to pass him the ball because like they were threatened by this rookie.
Right.
They were so threatened by this rookie that was going to take their spot. Y'all were losing without him.
That's right.
Y'all spot it was not guaranteed.
Right. Well, again, you got your Tony Parker, which is an old Chris Paul. You got now Fox, who is their Kyrie Irving. I mean, they got a Kyrie Irving now. And then you got a better version, a 21st century version of Tim Duncan. So this is the problem with these GMs. This is why teams like Sacramento never win.
Now, I do say Sacramento did receive a lot. They did.
But again, let me finish my thought. This is why teams like Sacramento, they get in these loops of losing and they never get out of it. Let me give you my reason. Mm-hmm. They always get picks. This is like Charlotte. They always get these picks and they always mess them up. Here we go again. They got all these picks.
Yep.
And they always mess them up. So their model is trying to develop players, and it never works. Charlotte, they try to develop players, and it never works. Then you got teams
Charlotte drafted Shea, and they traded him. That's crazy.
Again, and it never works. Then they get the talent. They don't recognize they got the talent. They give it to the other teams, like the Spurs, who recognize the talent. The Spurs build their team on other people's scraps because they recognize the talent, and then they win.
Yeah.
And the Spurs, they got their main piece.
Yeah.
Victor.
That's
and now they're doing just like they did before. Just build up, finding pieces.
I'm just thinking like, hold on, let me just look up Victor's stats for you real quick. Yeah, for everybody who's watching. Victor is averaging this season alone. This season, he's averaging 24 points off of 47% shooting.
Second year.
And he's not even averaging like a lot of crazy like minutes. He's averaging 33 minutes. On 47% shooting, 11 boards, almost 4 assists. And let me just give you how many blocks he's averaging. Let's see. He is averaging 4 blocks a game with a steal.
That's like Shaq.
That's like prime Elijah one. Yeah. Because Elijah won his all-time likes. Elijah, and on 35% three-point percentage. As a second year. Again. You don't see that too often.
So the Spurs are back. Now, what do you think? Do they need that Pop retire or let this guy that's taking Pop's spot keep rolling with him?
I mean, we'll just have to keep going.
Pop, he's out for this whole season. He had personal health issues.
But I think just rock out with this coach. He's a Pop guy, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
And you have De'Aaron Fox now. You have a team that can make the playoffs. Just
all
the first team.
Remember how they found they were the first team to go into Europe and grab all that talent and bring it back to the States.
Yeah.
All they gotta do now is find somebody that's gonna replace Chris Paul. They don't even need Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris is coming off the bench now.
Yeah.
He ain't a star no more.
Right. And
they've already replaced him. They drafted Stephon Castle.
Yeah.
Stephon Castle's a rookie from, I believe he went to UConn or Kentucky or something like that. He's a feature shooting guard that's gonna be really, really good. And then you have De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
It's already hard enough for people to stop De'Aaron Fox with just straight up.
Because he got one-on-one moves that's crazy.
He has really good ball control moves. Yes. And then, so...
He reminds me of Kyrie Irving.
His first game, he had a triple-double. So you getting that, and then if it all fails, throw it up for the big man, and he just does this to people. He has the longest wingspan in NBA history.
So we got
he's 7'4".
Yeah,
that's nobody. Only thing you can potentially stop him.
He got hops. He's not like Shaq had hops, but y'all mean that that's
at that height didn't have no hops. Only person. there's only two people that could potentially really give him issues. Three people. Jokic, because Jokic is a big bully.
There's no centers.
He's Giannis. And Embiid.
Yeah.
And two of them teams aren't really that good this year.
Exactly.
So Jokic can give him difficulties because he's so much bigger.
And he's a bully. He played bully ball. I like his game.
Yeah, so he can give him issues. But the thing with I think Victor is gonna start figuring out is that I don't need to be as big as y'all. I'm gonna let y'all do all that and I'm gonna back up. And then you're gonna come up for that shot eventually, and I'm just gonna grab it.
Yeah, I'm not blocking. I'm just gonna grab it.
I'm just gonna grab it from you.
Yeah.
And if you don't slam it in with force, I'm gonna grab that from you. And I think he's slowly been figuring that out. Right. I don't need to bang with y'all because banging with y'all, I'm not big as y'all.
No.
So
he's never gonna be big.
Yeah, he's never gonna be a huge dude. So he ain't gonna bang with y'all. I'm just gonna.
As long as he don't get hurt, them tall, skinny toothpick.
But he does a lot of workouts to help his bones develop strength, like in his legs and his fingertips and his toes.
Yeah, because that's the guy.
He's seen the trend of big guys like that get hurt. So he's learning from the trend.
Like he got a stalk body.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the Bulls, they got Zach LaVine.
Oh yeah.
And like 3 first-round picks. Now, if the picks go right, you have the Spurs pick in 2027.
Yeah.
They have the Hornets, who are terrible this year, in 2025, and they probably have their pick.
Right.
So if they get lucky, if the Hornets or one of them gets the first pick, you get Cooper Flag.
Okay.
Cooper Flag is, he dogged out Team USA himself. He had 30-something on him. He's going to be a superstar. And then you get Zach LaVine. He's always hurt.
Done. His career's done. You already know what you get. Now, when he's playing, he can get you 20. Okay. 20, 25. I'm not taking away from his skills. He don't play no defense.
Yeah, and the thing is, he's always hurt. So that's the problem. I really just see it as it's just a contract exchange. We lose a bunch of games. Hopefully, rather our pick or the Hornets pick gives us the first pick.
Right.
That's their praying for. The Hornets pick or my pick gives me the first pick.
Right.
And we get the first overall pick.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And I think next year they're going to trade Sabonis because I don't know why he stayed, but De'Aaron Fox got cut. Because Sabonis don't fit no team, so he probably just couldn't get no trade offers.
Why do you think he fits?
Who team he fits for?
He plays good defense. He's not a great defender. He got some moves.
He's a slow person. He needs a team that's built for him.
Nah, he's not gonna get that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, his game he got a whole school game.
He's like built like Jokic. His game is built like Jokic.
Yeah, but he's a smaller version.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Nobody's gonna build around that.
Yeah, and you got that. And the only way you can win is by building around. That's the worst thing about him.
Yeah.
His game isn't built to be a two man. His game is built to be a one, and they have a bunch.
But
of
he runs